man, it's good to be here. I'm happy to be here. My name is Ariel, yes, like the one from the 90s, right? 1996, former Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, everybody's favorite Ariel. All right, that's okay. It's good to be here. I live in New York City. I grew up in Seattle, so I'm back home visiting my family, which I wouldn't recommend. It's just a mistake. I flew in last Friday. When I got in, I realized I forgot to bring pajamas with me. So I asked my mom to borrow a pair of pajamas. And my mom gave me silk booty shorts and a spaghetti strap tank top. The sexiest pajamas. I was like, Mom, who am I trying to seduce at home? The next morning, I met my sister's boyfriend for the first time. And I'm just like, sorry, my tits are out. This is my mom's shirt. My sister's boyfriend is a refugee from Bosnia that learned English by watching BET. Have you guys ever had a Bosnian refugee out-black you? It's just a very, very weird feeling. He's actually here tonight, so if you need a Black history lesson, come find him after the show. He's right here. I'm just joking. I just want people to come up to you and ask you Black questions. You have to answer them. That would be amazing. He goes, I've been trying to study more, watching documentaries, watching all civil rights documentaries. I was watching this documentary about Malcolm X, and I've come to the conclusion we don't spend enough time talking about how hot Malcolm X was. Nobody's talking about this, right? He's inspired generations, and nobody's talking about how hot he was. Like, if Martin Luther King is the father of the civil rights movement, Malcolm X, he's the daddy. I love objectifying civil rights leaders. It's my passion project. You can check out my Pinterest board. It's just Malcolm X and then a picture of Salma Hayek. Because Salma Hayek is my queer icon. Every time I see her, I question my sexuality. She does that to you. Are we big smokers here? We been smoking? That was an excellent question. You guys no, we don't fuck with cigarettes, but weed, hell yeah. You guys wouldn't even answer until I had to clarify. You're like, I don't want to be labeled as a smoker for cigarettes. Smoking weed. You like smokers? All right, just you. I'm not a big smoker, but I dabble in the weed culture a little bit, especially when I come back to Seattle. Last night I had an edible, was sitting on my couch watching TV. All of a sudden, everything went black. I'm like, what the hell? Who turned the lights off? Nothing, still black. I said, hey, can you please turn the lights back on? Silence. Finally, my mom was like, open your goddamn eyes. I was like, okay, let's get into it. Let's do it. I don't know. I like dabbling in weed culture a little bit. But out here, some of you potheads have absolutely no chill whatsoever. I'll tell you why. I was taking the bus from SeaTac to Ballard, and I was going through Ballard, and they were just having a bonfire outside of Walgreens. And I hate the person I become, because I saw the bonfire, and I was like, where are the police? There are no cops here, what are we doing? Seattle turns me into a Karen with better hair. It's the only difference. Do we have any parents here tonight? Yeah, parents. It was the most polite thing. Please don't tell my kids we're here. You're a parent? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite kid? That's a yes, you guys. That was a yes. No, you don't? You hate all of them equally? How many kids do you have?
2.
You have 2, and you like them all equally?
Yes.
I don't know. Are they here? You can just say it. We won't tell. Don't tell you guys, okay? No. How old are they?
9 and 4.
9 and 4. Seems like there is one that you like more. Just tell us. I have to know now. Just say it. It's okay. It's a safe space.
No, there's just one I've spent a little more time with. And
The one that's older, I imagine.
she's not in the tantrum.
She's not in the time.
She's not in the fuck you for stage.
Okay, so I knew there was one. I was like, there's one. Okay, that's amazing. That's dope. Oh, she's just older. You're like, I like her better. She's older. It's amazing. I'm not the oldest, but I am my mom's favorite kid. It wasn't hard though. My brother is in a cult, and my sister works at Quiznos. So, just the favorite by default. My brother, he is in a cult, and we accept it. And by accept it, I mean completely ignore it. I remember it was like 5 years ago when I first realized what he was doing. I flew home for Christmas, come in the door to greet my family. He stops me and goes, Ariel, if you don't cleanse yourself of the alien spirits, God will strike you down. I'm like, okay, this is new. Let's get into it. What are we doing here? I live in New York City, so he told me that I live in the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. But I reassured him that I steer clear of Times Square. After that conversation, I went up to my mom and I was like, hey mom, Julian seems kind of weird. I think he's in a cult. And my mom just goes, no, he just has some new friends. I was like, look at him, Mom, he's wearing a silk dashiki. And she goes, I know, so chic, right? We sit down for dinner that night. Everything's going great. I'm catching up with my family. All of a sudden, my brother puts his Kool-Aid down, turns to me, and goes, Ariel, you can't join the cult because you date white men. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. In my defense, I just do that recreationally. It's just for funsies, right? When I settle down, it is going to be with a person of wealth. Thank you. My family. I partially blame my mom for my brother's situation because she raised us like very religious. And I'll tell you how it started, how it's going. She told me yesterday when I was back home that when she would take me and my brother to church and she would go park the car, she'd really go to the casino down the street. So while I was praying for my soul's eternal salvation, my mom was praying for a pair of aces. We went to church from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., which even for a black church is too long. Too much. Like Jesus Christ basically was my babysitter. And he had so many rules. It's like, don't be gay, don't eat shellfish. I mean, Jesus, can I live? My family is very weird. I think everybody will say their family's weird. I remember my dad, growing up, my dad used to carry around this life-size walking stick, and he had no trouble walking. Nor was he Gandalf the Great, so weird things. I remember in 3rd grade, my dad showed up at my school, which was really weird, because he was not supposed to be there, according to the King County judge. And it wasn't the 3rd Saturday of the month, so it was just weird on all too many levels. My parents, they divorced young, they shared custody of us, and when it was my dad's weekend to have us, he would take me and my brother to his friend's apartment and make us sit in like a damp cement basement with mirrors all over the wall, while my dad and his friends practiced karate. It was just Fight Club for pussies. My dad is Tyler Durden though, because I saw him and then never saw him again. You guys just feel bad for me now. It's okay, I'm well adjusted, I think. Before I started doing comedy, I worked in politics. Don't do it if you have any sanity. I worked in politics and it's crazy. I've been trying to keep up with the news and everything, and Hunter Biden's back in the news again. I don't know if you guys saw this, he's back in the news. After seeing all these things about Hunter Biden, I realized that I would love to party with Hunter Biden. He kind of seems like a good time, you know? Just leave before the clothes come off and you're set. Like, I think Joe Biden is okay. He's whatever. Like, I support Joe Biden like a 15-year-old bra. Sure. The most impressive thing to me about Joe Biden is that he hasn't said the N-word publicly. Pop Pop is 200 years old. He probably created the word. Trump is running for re-election or whatever election, and last time he ran like as like a Law and Order candidate, and I think he really came through on that campaign promise right now, right? Like, I feel safer with Rudy Giuliani in jail. It's nice. I like it there. I obviously have like a lot of beefs with Trump, but I think my biggest beef with him is that he's just gross looking. He's disgusting, right? If you're gonna undermine our democracy, you have to be an 8. Mitt Romney, though. I'll be Mitt Romney's third wife. Nice. Got Mitt Romney head over here. I think one of like the most damaging things that Trump has done to the country is appointing Supreme Court justices, right? You have Brett Kavanaugh, who was accused of sexually assaulting women. Is anyone surprised? His name's Brett. I think on a scale of consent, it goes Chad, Brock, Brett. Are you a Brett? Are you Brett? Oh, he was tapping him. I was like, oh, watch out. Are you a Brock or a Chad? Which one? Ian, okay. Ian's nice, that's nice. Thank you for coming out, Ian. We're happy to have you here. Like, I just never understood why people don't believe women when they say they were assaulted, right? I don't understand why people don't believe it. Like, when a woman says she was assaulted, that's unbelievable. But when a woman say, it's the biggest I've ever seen, that's believable. Like, either believe women or your penis is not that big. That's how science works. I've been in a relationship now, not 9 years or 8 years, just 1 year. I've been with my boyfriend for about a year, and we're in a mixed relationship. He's a pothead, and I'm a drinker. So that means he likes to smoke weed and watch TV. I like to do tequila shots and punch somebody. Works out amazingly, yeah? Are you guys in a mixed relationship too?
I don't do anything.
You don't do anything? You do enough for the both of you. I love that. That's amazing. I'm happy for you. I understand why you don't do anything now. You're like, I can't. I have to keep track of her. That's amazing. How long have you guys been together?
7 years.
7 years. Nice. Are you guys engaged, living together, enemies, married? What are you guys doing?
Living together.
Living together? Hell yeah. Just chilling, fucking around, keeping an eye on her. I like it. I like it. That's amazing. How'd you guys meet? Shows?
I saw him across.
Concerts?
I was watching him for years. For like,
You're watching him for years? Wait, like at concerts?
yeah, I would always see him in the pit, and I was like, oh my god.
Okay, so like smaller venues, not like Key Arena or whatever. Okay. Okay. You guys like the same type of music, and then you'd see him at the shows, and then you finally approached him?
He messaged me actually.
This was the creepiest introduction ever. She was watching him for years, and then he went home and messaged her later. Like, I saw you looking at me. I like it. That's amazing. I'm happy you guys are here. Happy you guys are 7 years strong. That's dope. That was, sorry, I did not look at the go like that. That's amazing. My boyfriend, we're in a mixed relationship. He's also 20 years older than me. But you guys know what that means though, right? Everybody knows, right? He loves it when I call him Mr. Jacobson. He's a very formal guy. In the bedroom though, he does like it when I say nothing. He needs silence when he does his crossword puzzle. Grandpa needs his puzzles. He's like woke, but it's like somebody woke him up too early. You guys know the type? My boyfriend fought in World War I, and I'm a millennial, and that means I was raised by television. Being a millennial means you're raised by television. And the most questionable TV show I was raised by is a TV show To Catch a Predator. That show was wild, right? Friday night, they'd be like, gather around, family, get popcorn. We're about to watch this pedophile get punked. And we all loved it. Back then, quality family time was watching Garrison get his life destroyed. It's a beautiful time. Before I started dating my boyfriend, I was obviously out here trying to date people. I was terrible at it. I'm just really bad at flirting. I don't know how to talk to people. That's why I just talk at people on stage. I don't know how to converse. It got so bad that I decided to recruit a wingman to help me get out there and talk to people, right? Recruit a wingman, went to a party, saw a cute guy at the party, asked my wingman to go talk to him. My wingman walks over to the cute guy and goes, "You like black chicks?" The cute guy goes, "Do you mean Ariel? I was the only black person there." And then to recover, my wingman goes, "No, just in general. Do you like black chicks? You know, like Whoopi Goldberg." I need a new wingman if the only black woman you can think of is Whoopi Goldberg. What is this, 1987? Just can't. I'm trying to get some new friends out here. I have this one friend, I don't even know why I'm friends with them anymore. They just say the dumbest things ever, right? We'll be watching basketball and he'll be like, "If I practice hard enough, I could lock up LeBron." Just the stupidest things ever. Put all your money into crypto, just really dumb shit. The other day, he told me that he's gonna quit his job and start doing hood shit. First of all, I don't even know what that means. Second of all, he was like, "I'm gonna quit my job, I think I'm just gonna join a gang or something." I was like, "Really, Cooper? You're gonna join a gang? You just get Ian, you start your own gang, that's how it goes." What? Yeah, that was very loud. Please share with the rest of the class, I wanna know. Is it a text? Okay. Is it good news or bad news?
Good news.
Hell yeah. Just clap it up for the good news you got, you guys. It's amazing. I do date men, even though my vibe is more like fun lesbian. The silence just confirms it. That's not even a joke anymore. I know it's fun lesbian, but trust me, you guys, I am not fun. I know it's fun lesbian because a beautiful black woman tried to convince me I was gay. And I just turned to my date and I was like, if I was gay, would I be with this guy? Right? Being straight just lowers my standards. Women are beautiful. And men are there. You guys are present. Being straight turns my dating pool into an above ground pool. I mean, sure, I'll get wet, but it could be better. I love just watching the men nervously laugh at that joke. The men are like, no, I swear I have an underground pool. I swear it's underground. Come on in. It's nice. I think it's my fault though. I choose terrible suitors. I just choose the worst men. I was once dumped during Black History Month, which I think should be a hate crime. Write Patty Murray about it. Start our letter campaign. I choose the worst men. I remember before my boyfriend, I went on a date with this guy. We went out to dinner. Everything's going fine. I get up to go to the bathroom, come back to the table, and he has a weird smile on his face. I'm like, okay, this is how I get murdered. He has a weird smile on his face. And he goes, "Check your phone." I'm like, I really don't think I want to. I pull up my phone, look at it. He sent me a dick pic. He sent me a mid-meal bathroom break dick pic. The worst part is his reasoning for it. He goes, "It's for you to use later." As if I don't have the internet. I need your sepia tone flaccid penis right now. What is going on? Date the worst men. Like, I have fucked more drug dealers than the Clinton's '94 crime bill. In the streets, I'm a lady, but in the sheets, I'm a super predator. Like, it's gotten so bad that my nickname in bed is DEA, because I'm just going after Black and Latino men. That was just too real for you guys. You guys, this is now just a TED Talk with factual statements. I don't know what's going on. I think we should bring back catcalling. Hear me out. I know it was a weird transition. I think we should bring back catcalling. I'd rather a catcall than the silent murderous stare men now do, right? Like you guys are doing right now. No, I'm just joking. Like, I'd rather hear I have a nice ass than think you're gonna kill me and wear my skin. The shame has worked. No more catcalling. Now all we get is... It's way worse, you guys. It's way worse. I'm a feminist, but sometimes I feel like a bad feminist, you know? Like when I say we should bring back catcalling, or when I objectify civil rights leaders. It's a bad feminist. Like, I support equal pay, but I think that women are gonna make 80 cents on the dollar. Women should have to work 80% of the time, right? Thank you. Women should get the clock out at 3 p.m. I'm a Black woman, so I'm leaving at 11 a.m. Just coming in for my lunch break. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.